राम हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद श्रील प्रभु। श्री श्री राधा माधव की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, संवेद भक्त वृंद की जय, निताई गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं सद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादानुसहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वंचाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्ण। So we will read from Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto, 24th chapter, 34 words. नमः पंकजनाभाय भूतसूक्ष्मेन्द्रियात्मने वासुदेवाय शान्ताय कूटस्थाय सुरुचिसे। नमः पंकजनाभाय भूतसूक्ष्मेन्द्रियात्मने वासुदेवाय शान्ताय कूटस्थाय सुरुचिसे।
Kutastaya Swarotise. Nama Pankajanavaya. Nama Pankajanavaya. Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane. Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane. Vasudevaya Santaya. Vasudevaya Santaya. Bhutastaya Swarotise. Bhutastaya Swarotise. Nama Pankajanavaya. Nama Pankajanavaya. Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane. Bhuta Sukshmendriyatmane. Vasudevaya Santaya. Vasudevaya Santaya. Bhutasaya Swarotise. Bhutasaya Swarotise.
Word meaning Namaha. All obeisance unto you.
All obeisance unto you.
Pankajanabhaya. Unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead from whose navel the lotus flower emanated.
Unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead from whose navel the lotus flower emanates.
Bhuta Sukmaha.
Bhuta Sukma.
The sense objects.
Sense object.
Indriya.
Indriya.
The senses.
Senses.
Atmane.
Atmane.
The origin.
Origin.
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Unto Lord Vasudeva.
Unto Lord Vasudeva.
Santaya.
Santaya.
Always peaceful.
Always peaceful.
Kutastaya.
Bhutastaya.
Without being changed.
Without being changed.
Sorotse.
Swarotise.
Unto the supreme illuminations.
Unto the Supreme Illumination.
Translation. My Lord, you are the origin of the creation by virtue of this lotus flower which sprout from your navel. You are the supreme controller of the senses and the sense objects. And you are also the all-pervading Vasudeva. You are most peaceful, and because of your self-illuminated existences, you are not disturbed by the six kind of transformations. Purport by His Divine Grace. A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. The Lord as Garbhodaksai Vishnu lies in the ocean of Garbha within this universe, and from his navel the lotus flower sprouts. Lord Brahma is generated from this lotus flower, and from the Lord Brahma, the creation of this material world began. As such, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Garbhodakshai Vishnu is the origin of material senses and sense objects. Since Lord Shiva considered himself to be the one of the product of the material world, his senses are under control of Supreme Creator. The Supreme Lord is also known as Hrishikesh, the master of the senses, which indicate that our senses and sense objects are performed by the Supreme Lord. As such, he can control our senses and out of his mercy engage them in the service of the master of the senses. In the conditioned stage, the living being struggle in this material world and engage his senses from this material satisfaction. However, if the living entity is graced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can engage these very senses in the service of the Lord. Lord Shiva desire not to be misled by the material senses, but to engage always in the service of Lord without being subject to contaminated by the materialistic influences. By the grace and the help of Lord Vasudeva, who is all pervading, one can engage his senses in devotional service without deviation, just as the Lord acts without deviation. The word Santaya, Kutastaya, Sorotese are very significant. Although the Lord is within this material world, he is not disturbed by the waves of the material existences. However, conditioned souls are agitated by the six kind of transformations, namely, they become agitated when they are hungry, when they are thirsty, when they are aggrieved, when they are illusioned, when they grow old, and when they are on the deathbed. Although conditioned souls become very easily illusioned by these conditions of this material world, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as the Super Soul Vasudeva, is never agitated by these transformations. Therefore, he said that Kutastaya, that he is always peaceful and devoid of agitation because of his prowess, which is described herein as Suruchise, indicate that is illuminated by his own transcendental position. In the other word, the individual soul, although within this illumination of the Supreme, sometimes fall down from that illumination because of his teeny position. And when he falls down, he enters into a material conditional life. The Lord, however, is not subject to such condition, conditioning. Therefore, he is described as here self-illuminated. Consequently, any conditioned soul within this material world universe can remain completely perfect when he is under the protection of Vasudeva or when he is engaged in devotional service. नमो पंकजनाभाय भूत सूक्ष्मेन्द्रियात्मने वासुदेवाय संताय कुटस्थाय सुरोचसे. So this is the prayer Shivji is reciting in front of Prachetas. So this is our parampara. Although many prayers, many verses, many theories we can say, many tattvas, many leelas, everything is in Shastra, but it is because Pracheta spiritual master is now Shivji. Shivji appeared. And he wants to now instruct Prachetas. So it is duty of spiritual master. Like before, we can see even Brahmins, even common people, they know Puranas. It was duty of Brahmins, they used to recite Puranas. So even mantra is there, Leela is there in Shastra, mantra is there in Shastra. Everyone knows Mahamantra. Everyone knows about Krishna's Leela. But it is parampara system. One who is in position of a guru or a spiritual master or higher personalities, they have to recite this mantra. Prabhupada already before Prabhupada said. So it became potential. So our parampara is that in front of disciple, guru is repeating the parampara mantras, parampara teachings. Shivji is repeating something. What is the real position of Vishnu? Is in front of Prachetas, you want to remind that. What is Vasudeva's position? Prabhupada very clearly mentioned here. Santaya, Kutasthaya, Suruchase are very significant. We are not in our proper position. Therefore, Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnavas always reminding us, we are Krishna's Das, we are Krishna's servant. Even we know we are Krishna's servant. We cannot get a happiness in this material world. Everyone knows, who don't know? Only young boys, small boys, they don't know. Once someone becomes conscious, he can understand. In this material world, there is no question of happiness. Everyone knows these things, but very difficult to continue our mentality in spiritual field. Always mind is dragging, senses is dragging. We are residing in the material world. Very difficult position in material world. So we want some protection. We want some, you can say, some environment, spiritual environment. The Sadhu Guru Vaishnavas, they comes to this material world creating spiritual environment. This spiritual environment is for soul. Like this temple, Bhagavad Katha, holy name, prasadam, this is for soul. Body don't want. Mind don't want. Because we are not pure. Mind and body is always in opposite direction. They don't want in this environment. They cannot release anything because we are in bodily conception of life. So therefore, Sadhu Gurus, this is their duty. Creating such spiritual environment, first important thing. So whenever you can see any acharyas coming, first by their love and devotion, they pray to Lord, and deity manifested. From Madhavendrapuri, you can see, from Madhavendrapuri, Advaitacharya, Mahaprabhu, Sadgoswamis, all our Paramparaacharyas, when they used to come here, first they want to shower mercy to conditioned souls. So, if they want to shower mercy to conditioned souls, they have to create an environment, spiritual environment. For conditioned souls, spiritual environment is required, spiritual protection is required, and spiritual feedback is also required. So that deity, whenever you can see an acharyas in deity service, because these are the environment for souls. Sometimes devotees don't feel happiness. Sometimes devotees think, oh, I am boring. Most of the time, I am boring in the temple. Yeah, alone I will stay in temple. I feel bored. No one is here. Krishna is here, but we feel bored. But when you go to market, when you go to outside, you feel enthusiastic because mind and senses, they have chance to enjoy some material objects. Here, that is not. So this is the environment where soul can nourish. But it is difficult for us. It's difficult. We are talking whole day, but when we are chanting to just 16 rounds, we feel bored. 16 and 12 hours. So mind wants to cheat us because we are in material stages. So Prabhupada here said these things. So, yeah. Supreme Lord is known as Hrishikesh, the master of senses, which indicate that our senses and sense objects are performed by the Supreme Lord. As such, he can control our senses out of his mercy and engage them in the service of master of senses. So the service, when we are engaged in service, this is Krishna's mercy. Krishna is giving chance us to serve him. This is his mercy. We are not serving. He is giving us chance. We used to discuss this thing. Many times devotees said, oh, I don't want to stay in temple. Huh? You are not supreme that you don't want to stay in temple. You can go in anywhere. No. When Krishna don't want to accept some service from you, then this mentality will come. Krishna and Guru don't want. Guru and Gauranga don't want service from you. Then you think, I don't want to stay in this temple. I don't want to come to sadhu sangha. We don't have any power. Materially we have power. Only power, you can enjoy something and you will cry. That is our power. We can enjoy some material objects, then we will cry. Spiritually we don't have any power. Whenever sadhu, guru, they engage us in service, by their mercy, we are receiving some power. Otherwise, individually we don't have power in spiritual life. Still now, if a devotee realizes how I am chanting 60 rounds every day, my mind is not pure, my senses is not pure, even I am feeling bored when I am chanting 60 rounds, I don't feel enthusiastic to chant 60 rounds, but how I am chanting? Every year, every day, this mood of material nature is prominent now due to this, how can I say, this internet, all this communication. But still, how I am cultivating Krishna consciousness? A devotee should remind. A devotee should think. This is mercy of Guru and Gauranga. They are giving some chance to serve us. We are following some mother. And their blessings, by their blessings, we now continuing the spiritual life. Otherwise, continuing spiritual life is very difficult and practical. But when we are preaching, we are saying, oh, you should become a devotee. This is very sublime. You can chant Hare Krishna and be happy. You can stay happily, but not easy. Without mercy, without Guru Krishna's mercy, spiritual life is not easy. That is, you can say this is spiritual struggling. Without mercy, you feel always I'm struggling. Like in outside, without money and without prestige, in West, without job, like you are struggling. Without money, you will struggle in outside. In spiritual field, without mercy, you will struggle. Why we will struggle? Because senses and mind, they will not cooperate us. They will run behind material objects. Although spiritual environment is there, Guru and Krishna, like our Gurudev used to say, Guru and Krishna open Krishna Sansar here. You understand Krishna Sansar? We are opening our family. Those are Grihasthas. They are married, they have daughters, they have children, they have house, they have car. This is his Sansar, his family. Like Shivji. Now he wants to bring Prachesad to Krishna Sansar. Therefore he is preaching. Let all of you chant this mantra. This is Krishna Sansar. So creating spiritual environment, creating Krishna Sansar and inviting conditioned soul to engage in that Sansar. Especially in Kali Yuga, we cannot, our mind, our body, our senses are not pure. We have separate desires. Separate desires. Although we are suffering materially, but we cannot give up this material attachment. Therefore, Sadhu Guru, out of blessings, out of mercy, they established this institution, giving opportunity, let you serve and receive some mercy. This is Krishna Sansar. You see how Shivji came to Pracheta. Let all these souls should receive mercy from Vishnu. They are performing austerity, but Shivji can. How to perform austerity? When Mahaprabhu and Raya Ramananda, they meet each other, Raya Ramananda said these things. Mahanta Subhavi Tarite Pamar Nijaga Janauta Jautar Khar. He said to Mahaprabhu, you are Mahanta, you are supreme, you are pure devotees. Those are pure devotees, they don't have some job in this material world. They don't have any job. Why they are coming? Only they are coming to shower mercy to us. Opening Krishna Sansari here. Only giving opportunity, let you serve to Guru and Gauranga and receive some mercy. This is their blessings. Always we are saying, Gurudev, just shower mercy to me. Bless. Huh? Everyone, you see, every devotee is praying. What? He's praying to Prabhupada, he's praying to his own Guru, he's praying to Acharyas. Shower mercy to me. Huh? But where is mercy? Where is mercy? When you follow Sadhu Guru, when you serve, not only instruction, you have to follow the instructions also in service. If you don't serve Sadhu Guru, you cannot receive mercy. Therefore, we are in this Krishna Sansar. Guru opening Krishna Sansar. You see, this is Krishna Sansar. Krishna's. Someone is cooking, someone is preparing garland, someone is cleaning, someone is worshipping. This is Krishna Sansar. Here is chance to receive mercy from Guru and Guru. Otherwise, senses, like Prabhupada said here, very important thing. Prabhupada said, about senses. Yeah. However, if a living entity is graced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can engage these very senses in the service of Lord. Blessing, this is blessing. Serving, when Guru Krishna engage you in service, that is blessing. Krishna's blessings. You have chance to serve Guru and Gauranga. But we are not feeling something, you know. When we are working in your office, when you are working doing some job or working in your family, you feel happy. I am doing for my family. I am doing for my son. When we are doing for Guru and Gauranga, we don't have some feelings. We don't feel happy. Rather, we are feeling burden. Why? What is different? Same work we are doing in family, but same thing we are doing also in temple. But why we don't feel some pleasure here? We don't have love. For family, we have love. My family. We are saying my family. My son, my daughter. Here we are not saying these things. This feeling is not there. This is my Krishna, my Gurudev's deity, my Gurudev's place. This is Prabhupada's. This myness and I-ness is very strong in material. In material base, it is very strong. But in spiritual base, very weak. I am Krishna's. We are not saying I am Krishna's. That proudness is not with us. This is Prabhupada's place. This is my spiritual master's place. This is my spiritual master. This proudness is not with us. And Prabhupada used to say this is a real proud. Real ego. And one is false ego. So from false ego, we are receiving pleasure. But in real ego, we are not receiving anything. Because actually we are not establishing ourselves in real ego. We fail to establish our position in real ego. I am Krishna's. That is you can say unfortunate. That is our unfortunate position. So here, like Prabhupada said, however, if the living entity is graced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can engage these very senses in the service of Lord. Lord Shivji desire not to be misled by the material senses, but to engage always in the service of Lord without being subject to contamination by the material influences. Yes. So when Krishna wants to shower mercy to someone, what is his mercy? What is Krishna's first mercy? If you want to shower mercy to someone, yes. When Krishna wants to shower mercy to someone, he send you to spiritual master. He send you to Guru. And what is real definition of Guru? Guru means his job. Like why you are called husband? Why in your family you are called husband? You are taking all the responsibilities. You are taking all the responsibilities of your family. You are always searching the happiness of your family. You are always thinking about your family. You are involved in always happiness and distress of your family. So who is Guru? Like your husband, you are opening your Maya Sansar. And what is Guru's business? He is opening Krishna Sansar. He is always thinking about Krishna. How can I engage others in Krishna service? How can Krishna become happy? This is Guru's job. Sri Grara Dhana Nityanana Sringar Tanamandira Varjana. His job. Always thinking about Krishna. How Krishna will stay happily. How Prabhupada how can we serve Prabhupada? That is his job. So what is Krishna's first hour of mercy? When he pleads with you, when conditioned soul will cry, then Krishna will send to his representative. And who is always engaged in Krishna service. This is a simple definition of spiritual master. Many definitions are there. Once one devotee asked to Gurudev, what is the definition of spiritual master? Gurudev said, one who is 24 hour engaged in loving service of Krishna is Guru. 24 hour his business. He's thinking how to give pleasure, how to give pleasure to Krishna. Another time, one devotee in West asked, Maharaj, what should be minimum qualification of a spiritual master? What should be minimum qualification of a spiritual master? Gurudev said, at least when he is chanting 16 round, his mind should be fixed in 16 round, thinking about Krishna. He said, Maharaj, this is minimum qualification. I think this is maximum qualification. Gurudev said, no, this is minimum qualification. This is minimum qualification. Minimum qualification of a spiritual master. When he is chanting, at least his mind is always fixed at the lotus feet of Krishna. This is minimum. This is Krishna's mercy. Krishna sent you. What is Krishna's first hour of mercy? When he pleads with a conditioned soul, and conditioned soul is suffering, he is praying, Krishna, please help me, help me, help me. So we want direct help from Krishna. Everyone wants. Let Krishna should come. He should give me something. Krishna's first hour of mercy will send you to his representative, who is opening Krishna Sansar. Like Prabhupada said, unless someone is blessed by, Prabhupada said here, yeah. However, living entity engaged in senses. However, if a living entity is graced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can engage the senses in service of Lord. Yeah, in our time, when we were joining in ISKCON, in Prabhupada's, Prabhupada's disciples, at that time, always, Prabhupada, at that time, always service. You have service mode. You cannot excuse, okay, I can do, now many departments, only you can serve for 2-3 hours, then you are free. At that time, anytime temple commander will call you, anytime you have to be ready for service. That time we don't know anything. Our philosophy is based on service, chanting and service. Now so many training, so many courses, this course, that course, okay, good. But still, service mode is not mature. You can say many now devotees, they don't have service mode. When coming to temple bus, just take prasadam, attend class, just will finish. And temple president is suffering. How to manage this temple? Day and night he is crying. Who will clean the pot? Who will cut vegetables? How to distribute prasadam? Many times just arrange meeting. That is his job. But before, this is, I don't know how this is happening. This is maestry or I don't know. Before, everyone wants to serve. Everyone have a tendency to serve. Therefore, they are always in standing position in devotional life. Why? Before, devotees are continuing their spiritual life because they have service mood. Now everyone is saying, I'm busy, I'm busy. Maya makes them very busy. They don't have time to serve Guru and Krishna. If this is Krishna's mercy, when Krishna pleads with you, a soul is crying, he wants help. So when Krishna pleads with you, he give you this opportunity to serve Guru and Gauranga. But and also you see, when we are worshipping Tulsi Devi, we are praying to Tulsi Devi. What we are praying? Seva adhikara diye koro nij das. We are praying to Tulsi Maran, just give me seva. We are praying to Tulsi, but you said to somebody, you come for service, he said, I don't have time. Unless we serve Guru and Gauranga, we cannot receive mercy. Where is mercy? Most of the time, we are thinking, I am doing my sadhana, but why I am not receiving mercy? Mercy is in service, in Guru Gauranga's service. Yes. If someone give up service, means he don't have life, spiritual life. Looks like you have spiritual life. A tree, it looks green, but his root Someone cut his root, but he looks green. For how many days? The leaves will become green. Maybe 10 days, 15 days. Then after, the tree will fall down. If someone give up Guru and Guranga service, he don't have spiritual life. He looks like he is in spiritual field, but actually he don't have spiritual life. We are receiving mercy from Guru and Guranga by the service. The service attitude, the service mentality, because we are Krishnas. And we are hearing, we are chanting, how to develop this relationship. And another thing also, this is also problem. Why we are not serving Krishna? Although we are serving, but why don't, that is called, you can say, in English, that is like official serving. Officially we are serving. When you are maintaining your family, when you are taking care of your family, officially you are taking care of your family. If you officially will take care, immediately divorce within 1 month. Officially, you are not maintaining your family officially. You are giving life, you have love. You are interfering with everything. You are thinking how to solve this problem, my son will become happy. Officially, you are maintaining your family. Your relationship is there. This is official or it is based on love? You are continuing your family life means with your children, with relatives means you have little love. You have some relationship. But here, when we don't have loving relationship with Guru and Krishna, we cannot serve. We feel poor. Loving relationship. The relationship based on love. Out of love, you have to serve. Service, this adjective is loving service. That may not be a service. You just imagine when Jiva Goswami said to Dukhi Krishna Das, later he became Shyamananda. His guru instructing, just go to Jiva Goswami and study Sanskrit, literatures, Vaishnava literatures. You should know Siddhantas. But when he came, Jiva Goswami immediately ordered him, just go. And sweep in the, where? Nidhavan. Just by sweeping, Radharani appeared. You should imagine how he's doing service. How he was cleaning the Nidhavan. Love was there. Loving service. Relationship based on love and service and based on love. But service is second. First, we have to develop our loving relationship with Guru and Guranga. I am coming here, I don't know most of you, but when I keep loving relationship with you, then I will try to think you. Why we are fails to chanting Hare Krishna? Why we are not developing attachment to Hare Krishna? But we don't have relationship with Krishna. Once relationship is there, immediately you can think him. If your relationship is there, you can think about him, you can serve him, you can chant his name. So we are trying to chant, we are trying to serve, but we don't have a relationship with Krishna. We forgot this relationship. We forgot this relationship. Therefore, spiritual master is required. Diksha is not just for 1 day. And nowadays, devotee think, 1 year complete, I have to take Diksha. No, you are in process of Diksha. Why you are taking Diksha? Be careful. Now, you have to cut up your material relationship. Because you have to keep relationship with Guru and Gauranga. You are coming to this process. Initiation means we are establishing relationship with Guru and Gauranga. Once you have relationship, then what do you have to do? You have to serve. And establishing relationship with Guru and Gauranga is not easy. Therefore, all this process, service, even that time we don't have love, still Guru engage in service. We don't want to chant, still we have to chant. We don't want to hear Krishna Katha, still forcefully you have to attend Bhagavatam class. Because we want to establish our relationship. We forget that relationship. I am Krishna's. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami is called Sambandha Acharya. Sambandha is very important. But immediately you want bhakti, second step. You want to jump to Abhidaya. No, that is not possible. That is not possible. You go anywhere, you go Vrindavan, you go Mathura, you go Dwaraka, you go Jagannath Puri, wherever you go. If you don't have relationship, Sambandha, how can you cultivate Abhidaya? The Sambandha is important. And what is initiation? Guru will establish this Sambandha. You have to hear Krishna Katha, you have to engage in service, you have to follow the instruction. Then you keep relationship with spiritual master. This is eternal relationship. Every day we are reciting Chatudan Dilaji, Janma Janma Prabhu say. But here now Guru is there, but we are thinking Guru is not here. Guru is not with me. But we are saying Janma Janma, life after life is my spiritual master. Who can say these things? Who can say these things? One who established relationship with Guru. You understand the position of Guru, only he can say. Life after life. Or otherwise, once Guru pass, or you don't have any relationship with Guru, you are thinking, I am alone. I don't have any master. This is our position. Yeah, Guru is Nitya Tattva. Guru is Nitya Prakash. Yeah. Always. Guru Tattva is always manifested. That we have to realize. How will we realize? Unless we have a relationship, we cannot realize anything. So here Prabhupada said, this someone blessed by Supreme Personality of Godhead, he gets a chance to serve. This is blessing. This temple, serving deities, cooking, distributing prasadam, distributing books, harinam, everything is blessings. But why we are not developing attachment? Because this is the problem. We don't have relationship. And Bhakti Thakur in his song, he prays something. Visaya je priti ave achaya amare, sei mata priti bhog charan tumare. Krishna just our mercy. I have so much attachment to, very strong attachment for my wife, for my children, for my kin and kith. Please transfer this attachment towards you. Unless you keep relationship, if our sambandha jnana is not very strong, we cannot cultivate bhakti. The sambandha jnana is very important. And Guru's job always remind you are Krishna's, you are Krishna's, you are Krishna's. Your job is to serve Krishna, chant Krishna's name, hear about Krishna. Yeah. Our tendency is just like a child. You know, the children are going to school. Every day teacher is saying, hey, wash your feet, sit calm and quiet, don't talk. Still they will talk. Still they will fight each other in school. But teacher's duty every day will repeat something. Don't do this thing, don't do these things, do these things. And Guru's duty is same. And our condition, we always want to keep close relationship with material objects. Very close, tight, how can I say, tight bondage. We want to keep our relationship very tightly with material. Oh, heart, wife, son, daughter, nation. And what is Guru's job? He will cut all these attachments. 11th canto, Purva life history. 3rd canto, Kapil Dev and Mother Devothi's discussion, you can find all these verses. Madasraya katha amrushta sravanti kathayanchita tapanti vividha tapa naitana madagata chetasa. Oh my mother, you should associate with saintly persons, and they are taking shelter of Madasraya. They are taking shelter at the lotus feet of Krishna, of me, and as well as they are also taking shelter of holy name, also Krishna Katha. Just hear always. Without relationship, we cannot chant, we cannot hear, we cannot serve. Three things we have to remember. Even you are doing all these things, this is official. This is not natural. If you don't have relationship, you cannot chant. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You will be bored. Because you don't have relationship with Krishna. And you cannot hear. You cannot hear. Only you may, okay, you are hearing, you are accepting some knowledge, but you don't have relationship with Krishna. So once you establish relationship, this is very important. Sambandha is very important. Therefore, Sanatana Goswami established all these knowledges. Sambandha Gyan, Sambandha Gyan. And what is Sambandha Gyan? What is your relationship? Sambandha is Krishna. Sambandha is Krishna. Yeah, Krishna Sambandha. Nirvanda Krishna Sambandha. Yukta Vairagya Muchyate. Krishna Sambandha. Relationship. First we have to keep our relationship very strong. Therefore we are coming to temple every day. Someone may ask, why you are going to temple every day? Other temples are there. Also people are coming every day. Why they are coming? Why they are coming to temple? Why we are coming to temple? They are coming to temple because they want something. They want some material things. Therefore they are coming. Why we are coming to temple? To give something. We have a relationship. We have a relationship. This is Guru's house. This is Krishna's house. We have a relationship. So relationship, this is real initiation. When you establish, okay, initiation is there, process is there. This is process. But what is when you are really, you feel I am really initiated? When you have a close relationship with Guru, the spiritual master, with Parampara Acharyas, with his deity, then Sambandha Gyan is not very strong. You see, in flight, suppose you are in flight, from KLM you are flying to India. In same flight, many people are sitting close to you. Many times you can see, they are eating, they never ask to you, you want something? Never. Before if you talk with him, he know you, you have some little discussion, then before drinking water, he'll say, okay, you want water? Otherwise, he will eat, he will do his job, you will sit there. Because you don't have any relationship. You are going in same flight. You close to each other. Because you don't have a relationship, he will not serve you, neither he will serve you. Like son, even you are staying in temple, you are very close to Vaishnavas, you are very close to, looks like Guru and Gauranga. If you don't have a relationship, you cannot serve him. You can't develop this propensity. I want to serve. I want to serve. The service attitude, the service mentality is very important in Krishna consciousness. I used to say, when you will go to Golok Vrindavan, what you will do? To whom you will preach there? In Golok Vrindavan, to whom you will preach? Huh? Everyone will preach to you. Even if you are a big preacher in India or in world, if you go there, even the trees, bird and beast, they will preach you. You don't know anything, nonsense. You don't know anything. Here, this is Krishna's place. You cannot instruct anyone there. Only you have to learn. And what is your job there? What you will do in Golok Vrindavan? Once you will in Golok Vrindavan, What you are thinking? What you will do there?
Please Krishna.
Huh?
Please Krishna.
Yeah, serving. Only serving. Without service, nothing is there. You cannot preach Bhagavatam, Krishna sit down here, Radharani sit down here, I want to speak. No, no, no. You cannot preach there. I used to say in India, in joke I used to say, all the preachers, first when they will go to Golok Vrindavan, Radharani will say, you preach so many things about me, but you don't know service. First you have to sweep here. You should be a sweeper in Golok. Because always you are giving big, nice dialogues, big dialogues. You never serve me. Service is very important. You may preach whatever you may do, but you have to serve. Unless you serve, you can't feel that you are related with Guru and Krishna. Service is very important. And also, Siddhanta is there. This is not, speculation. This is not speculation. Okay, I am only preaching, I will not serve. No, when you have time, just come serve. Preaching also service, but physical service also required. We cannot deny this one. Third canto, fourth canto, Dhruv Maharaj's life history. When Narad Muni instructing Dhruv Maharaj, he will go to Vrindavan for performing sadhana. There he said, no, evam kayena manasa vachasaso manogatam. Dhruva, although you are a small boy, you have to serve Krishna through mind, through body, through speech, through what? Through what do you have to serve? The service mentality is very good. If someone developing this service mentality, that means he's blessed by Krishna. He's blessed by Krishna. His spiritual standard, his spiritual position is serve. Because he has some relationship with Guru now. Who can serve Krishna? Who can serve Krishna? One have relationship with Guru, he can only serve Krishna. Oh, this is Prabhupada's daddy. This is Prabhupada's temple. This is Guru's temple. One who have some relationship with Guru, only he can serve Krishna. Yes. So relationship is very important. Therefore, initiation means first we are establishing relationship with devotee. The process begins. This is not the end of the process. We are thinking once we initiated, my job is finished. Little job is there. Once Brahman initiation, then everything finished. No. This is start. The starting process. Initiation means you are now a beginner. Yes. Now you are establishing relations. Yeah.
Just what you are telling, I just have a question.
Yeah.
Before you finish.
Yeah.
One devotee was in Kuala Lumpur temple.
Yeah.
He was a visitor. He came from Costa Rica. His name was Bhakta Will. I don't know why Krishna inspired me to ask him a few questions. And the question I asked him, have you taken shelter? He said no. I said, how many years you have in the movement? He said, I have 10 years.
Yeah.
I have learned, and by my own experience, and you said that a little bit earlier at the beginning of your class, and I wanted to ask you this question or have your comment, is that it is dangerous, and it might be an ego-motivated reply, because he replied me with arrogance. He said, no, I'm taking something proper. So I was wondering if he's Ritvik or not, but I don't know if he's Ritvik. And I doubt him. But then I said, you said, Maharaj, and I like what you said, that Krishna will send you the Guru when you are ready. Can we say that devotee who has 10 years, he didn't even take shelter in his mind? It's okay that Prabhupada took 11 years to be initiated, but at least in 1922, he had Bhaktisiddhanta Maharaj in his mind as a Guru. He took shelter. The ceremony is a different.
He is the disciple of his mind.
Exactly. So my question, is it that Krishna is not pleased and he's out of his fake ego?
Yes.
He's saying that he did not take shelter. It is for his misfortune
Yeah.
that he has 10 years and he did not take Yeah, shelter. Before yesterday, I spoke with a very, very prominent devotee, and I told him how important is that he be initiated because. And yesterday at 11 p.m., one guy called me from Nepal, and I told him I have to sleep. He has a problem. He lost taste for devotional service. Bhakta, Brijat, I don't remember his name now. He said, I lost taste, but the temple president is pushing me to preach in the university. Harinam Prabhu is pushing him. So I just want to analyze it from this perspective. Is it that when you don't have the taste, and is it that you have 10 years in initiative, is it that Lord Krishna still is not pleased with
Yes, because you have some doubt, you are not a simple 100%.
you? Or maybe that kind of, I spoke to him of the attachment. The material world is so attractive. He's a young guy, 22 years old. The material world offers much more attractions than the temple. The temple is a little bit boring for young people.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
you do activities for them, they will not. I even suggested to Patri and Prabhu in Nepal that you do a gym. He said, I will go to the gym and a pool because so many students, he attracted students, but they feel like sometimes bored. They're not doing something which corresponds to their age.
Yeah.
So is it that somewhere Krishna is still testing you and telling you you are not yet ready,
Yeah.
and that's why he does not inspire you from within to have a guru? Could be.
Yeah, yeah. First thing, unless Krishna will not interfere in your independent,
In your
in your independent, and when Krishna will interfere with our independent?
when you
Yeah.
ask him, when
Yes.
your free will
Yeah.
surrender to him.
Krishna, you just help me. That means we are allowing Krishna to interfere with our independence. So when mind is very duplicitous, mind is not very simple, then you think no one is sadhu. When you are saying no one is sadhu means I am sadhu. So how can you accept guru? You cannot accept anyone as guru. Even he is saying I am following Prabhupada. So actually he is not following Prabhupada.
Because where is the guarantee that Prabhupada accepted you? This is
Yeah.
another thing.
No, if Prabhupada is following you, what is sadhu's blessing? What is guru's blessing? He will send you. He will guide you. He will send to some Vaishnavas. These are parampara. When Vaishnavas accept you, immediately you send to some. Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur, when I accept Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he said, just go to Gaur Krishna Jaji Maharaj. If you are saying your Prabhupada accept you, then did you Prabhupada instruct something? Okay, you go and etc. Some Vaishnava. That means no one is Vaishnava, I am Vaishnava. When this mentality is there, you can, Krishna will never reveal you. Krishna will never help you. Because they are continuing their independent mentality. And most important thing, they are not simple. When you are not simple, everything complicated in spiritual life. You see anyone, even you see when Bhaktivedanta Thakur was there, that time also Pandit thinking, he is a very critical person. He is not a pure devotee. When Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was in Navadip, still people are thinking, he is a very critical sadhu. He is a pure devotee. Even they want to kill him. Okay, when Prabhupada came, you see how many criticism. In India, how many Brahmins criticize? We know all these things. Sadhu is there, but unless you have patra, you said in patra means unless you have such qualification, you cannot recognize him. Bhaktivedanta Saraswati Thakur used to say, their sun is there, moon is there, means sadhu is there. So many sadhus, we can find many sadhus, but due to our unfortunate, we fail to recognize them. Because what is unfortunate? They are very crooked. They are always utilizing their intelligence. They are not surrendered to Krishna. They are saying, I am surrendered to Prabhupada. No. If they will surrender to Prabhupada, Prabhupada will guide them.
Yeah, there is a fake surrender.
Yeah.
There is a fake surrender.
Yeah. That is ego.
Ego, yeah.
That is ego. Unless you say, I am surrendering to Prabhupada, then everyone will kick you out. Just, if you take the name of Prabhupada, no one will say anything. No. We are Vaishnava, we are humble. Everyone is our guru. If you are a Vaishnava, according to Vaishnava tradition, everyone is our Sikha Guru. We have to learn from everyone. So do you think only you have good qualities, you cannot find any good qualities in any Vaishnavas? That is false ego, very complicated mind. They are always repeating history, they are always comparing devotees. Why this thing is happening now? Because due to this communications. This communications, this YouTube, this WhatsApp, this Facebook, actually it is not helping. When communication become easy, human become very complicated. Complicated. Bad impressions immediately come to your mind. What he is doing, what he is doing. This actually Harikatha is not going on. We are thinking in YouTube, all these messages is going on. Mostly this aparadh is going on. How he is saying what? Before we don't have communication. We are very simple. Simply read.
We are more exposed.
Yes.
We are more exposed to Vaishnava.
Yeah. And before when we are joining, at that time even we don't have proper books. Gurudev translated up to 6-7 canto. And we are neophyte devotees, we don't have books to read. But simply we are following what our spiritual master said. We don't utilize our intelligence at that time. Only serving. So happy. Now all over the world you can see thousand preachers. Than preaching, you can find doubtful persons are more than hearers. What you are saying in YouTube? They like, yeah? Like. Actually, you can find doubtful persons more than the like persons. If you don't know someone, if you don't know his mentality, you don't know his position, you are hearing. You don't have any relationship. Now you are hearing, you are liking, after 1-2 class, oh, you develop doubt. Yeah. So actually this is not helping so much. In one way it is helping, in another way, Vaishnava offends. So unless we have this relationship with Guru and Gauranga, loving relationship, everything is difficult. We cannot chant. Why I just forgot that day to speak these things. This point come to mind, but I am going in another direction. Suppose a small student is there, a small boy is there, he is a student. Unless he remind about teacher, he will not study. More he remind about teacher, more he will study. Oh, tomorrow I have to go to class. Teacher will ask me question. He have relationship, therefore he study. So when we have a relationship with Guru, oh, Gurudev said to chant. Kulin, I'm saying, yeah. So when we have a relationship with Guru, then we can remind, oh, Gurudev said, Prabhupada said, I have to study Bhagavatam, I have to chant Harinam, I have to serve. If you don't have relationship, and this is the problem now. We don't have close, loving relationship with Sadhu and Guru. Therefore, everything becomes complicated. Therefore, our first business, how to establish a relationship. So therefore, Vaishnavas are helping. Vaishnavas are guiding. Yeah, otherwise, we cannot chant, we cannot serve, and we cannot get opportunity to serve Guru and Gauranga. Here, like Prabhupada said here, however, if living entity is graced by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he can engage these very senses in the service of Lord. Lord Shiva desire not to be misled by the material senses, but to engage always in the service of Lord, without being subjected to contamination by the materialistic influence. Senses can't become pure without serving. What is bhakti? Bhakti comes from two words. From bhajan. Bhaj dhatu, bhakti. Bhaj means chanting, bhaj means also seva. Service and also chanting. We cannot neglect service. This is Krishna's blessings. When some Vaishnavas, Guru giving service means blessing is there. Okay, now this is time. Someone have any question? Yes.
one famous person just criticizing people. He said, everyone wants to go to paradise, but no one wants to die.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to go to paradise.
Yeah.
I mean, the Abrahamic religions, the Christians and
Yeah.
Muslims, all they want to go to paradise, but no one wants to die. So how do
Yeah.
But there are people who,
Yeah.
the suicide bomber, they want to die.
No, we want Krishna.
Which is
That is our problem also.
I'm the only one.
That is our problem. In Krishna consciousness, that is our problem. We want Krishna prem, but we don't want to serve. We want to, our Gurudev used to say, we are easy-going persons. Easy-going persons. We don't want to take any risk for Guru and Krishna. Easy-going. We want Krishna, but we don't want to serve him.
Alright.
Yeah.
You understand that we are born with certain guna and karma. So our service attitude, our type of service, how important is guna karma make us fix in our service. Like a person who is maybe not so practical, asking to do pujari work, he may not be able to get the bliss. And those who are very shy, he may not go to good distribution, but then you have to pause to it's a service. But so how do we actually put a round thing into a round hole and a square thing into a square hole rather than trying to squeeze
Actually, from my personal experience, I can say one thing. When we develop desire to serve Guru and Krishna, He knows our nature. Even by His blessings, He can change our natures. And from perspective of institutional things, suppose president knows you don't have Brahmanical qualities, but we have to continue the service of Guru. That is there. Sometimes he will engage you. That time you have to cooperate. But if your mood of nature is different, you cannot serve as a Brahmin. But at least you try to Guru and Gauranga, please, you know my nature. But if they will please, they want service from you, they can change your nature. They can change your nature. What service Guru and Krishna wants from you, he will accept you. You can change your nature. Like I can say one thing about me. I am very shy to speak something in front of it. Even in front of my family member, I never sing any song. When I was studying in graduation, if I find out any girl is coming to my house, I'm running behind. I just close my door. I don't want to see. I'm very shy person. But when I come to ISKCON, I'm chanting, I'm dancing, I'm preaching. But I never, very lie. I was very shy to speak something in front of, especially Mataji, someone. I want to stay alone. I like. But if Guru and Krishna want, they can change your. Only from our side, we have to develop one desire. I want to serve. But Prabhupada, you know my nature. What service you want from me, just engage. If they want, they can change your nature. But for the time being, we have to cooperate with. Because this is Guru Gauranga service, we cannot stop the service. Even we don't have Brahmanical qualification, we are not pure mood, but still no pujar is there. We have to do these things. We have to cooperate sometime. But if someone is not satisfied with his service, this is the only one way. You have to pray. Krishna, you know my condition. Please, please. Then Krishna will arrange. Krishna will arrange. Yeah. And sometimes we are very stubborn. This is problem in India. Most of this brahmacharis, most of these persons, those are staying in, devotees staying in ashram, they're facing. Whenever president is just giving some service, first you accept. But if you say, no, I can't do this thing, then immediately Shairam will come. Because president is Guru servant. You have to manage this temple. For the time being, you have to adjust. Just wait. Suppose you are doing a job in your office. You have to adjust. Sometimes they are changing your position. You are not adjusting. You are adjusting. You have to adjust. For Guru and Gauranga service, you have to tolerate. You have to adjust. Yeah. Even we do, our nature is different. But we are not releasing, we are not feeling good, but there is no other way. We have to cooperate and sometimes you have to pray. He knows he is in your heart. He will arrange something for you. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, once you engage, everyone of different one engage in devotional service. By devotional service, this guna karma become pure. Arjuna was Kshatriya. Krishna accepting his service through Kshatriya mood. He is Kshatriya. But how many Kshatriyas can understand Bhagavad Gita? How many Kshatriyas, okay, like Kshatriya spirit is within armies, okay, bring armies here, give Bhagavad Gita class. How many Kshatriyas can understand?
You can prove.
Very difficult. They cannot understand. But how he was a Kshatriya, how he able to understand? So in spiritual fields, guna karma is there, but Krishna's blessing is different. If Krishna want, even you are Kshatriya, even you are Brahman, qualities, whatever quality it may, you have power to change everything.
Maharaj,
Yeah.
Prabhupada says that the spiritual world is provided, the material world is provided reflection of the spiritual world.
Yeah.
Which means to say that, you may be a close associate with Krishna in the spiritual world, playing, or you may be a grass that Krishna steps on as you walk.
Yeah.
Could that be similarly in this perverted form that you may serve Krishna as pujari, or as a preacher,
Yeah.
or as a gardener? But the problem is sometimes people think that being a preacher or being a kirtan is greater than the pot washer. They don't see him second glance. They don't give him garland.
Yeah.
They don't praise him. Oh, you wash the pot so bright, so clean. I can see my face. But people, oh, you dress the baby so nicely. Right? So how do we reconcile that?
Yeah, this is because we are in always in material platform. We want name, fame, prestige, and adoration. We want, but there is a saying in Bengali: "Don't be great." Once don't be so great. When tree become tall, there is fear. Heavy wind come, there is chance of fall down. When you want to become great, many challenges will come. You understand? Many challenges will come. If you want to worship deity, many challenges are there. If your mind, your consciousness is not good, offense is heavy. But if you are cleaning pot, so if you want to become great, you have to take heavy risk also. But most of the time, we are in the material field, we want some name, fame, prestige, adoration. But according to principle of devotional life, in all service are required. All service. If someone service, and all service also archan. Okay, you are pujari, huh? Okay, he is pujari. If some Mataji will not prepare garland, he can open altar. No, he can. Okay, if someone will not cook, he can offer. Then his service depend on someone. He is important.
They say that you can mentally offer the food without doing
No. We are not mental eating. We are eating. We are not mental eating. We cannot mentally offer. If someone is not pluck flower or not buy flower from market, how can Mataji can prepare garland? So everything is connected. Everything is connected. If someone will not give donation, some devotee will not give donation, how can we continue the service? So actually, if you scrutinize and analyze, every service is very important. Every service is important. But here only we are getting, when you preach, when you become sannyasi or you become preach, everything, everyone will say you are great. But you know your greatness. Try to analyze yourself, who I am. There is a saying in Uriya, how much deep water you are, only you know. When you are swimming in the river, you know in how much deep water you are swimming. Everyone know his own position. Everyone will clap your hand. You are a good devotee. You are doing nice preaching. But when some fault will come, everyone will spit on your face. Be careful. We don't want this material. Sarvopadi vinirmuktam. Whatever service, these gurus, Orangs. Yeah, we should not think, okay, I want prestige, I want prestige. Those are clapping their hand, sometimes they will slap you also. Be careful. They are clapping with same hand and they will slap you in same hand.
Maharaj, sometimes they never clap, you just slap.
Yes, because you want prestige. You want prestige. We don't want. We are servant anyhow. If by service prestige is coming, is coming. This is gurus. If not coming, this is gurus. But actually, every service is connected. You see, if someone will not clean here, someone will not clean temple, then what will happen? Dasanarati, Guru Puja, everything will become light. We are depending. The service means everyone depending on others. So when we are depending on others means important role is there. If someone will not clean this arati, how can I say this lamps, plates, then pujari will cannot do anything. You have to wait. Therefore, Prabhupada said, this is like green mango. Here in service, in material world, the service is like green mango. In spiritual world, the service is like a ripe mango, same mango. Now, same mango became ripe, tasty. Now green mango, sour. Now the service feels like that, but actually in Golok, same job. Only one job, as per my knowledge, only one job in Golok you cannot find, you cannot preach. You cannot preach to anyone. Everyone will preach to you. Hey, you don't know anything, serve like this.
No management.
No management. Radharan will manage everything. Radharan will manage everything. Yes, and Anugatya become very strong. In Golak, here individual mentality. There, even in service we have individual mentality. But there Anugatya. Anugatya means always under direction of Radharani. Sakhis, Manjaris. Yes, Anugatya is their life. Yes. Okay. Yeah. What is called a real fall down? Someone become brahmachari and married, who is singing fall down. Prabhupada used to say, once a devotee asked, Prabhupada, he fall down. Prabhupada said, always you are in fall down position. Sometimes you are in Krishna consciousness. Prabhupada said, always you are in Maya. Sometimes you are coming to Krishna consciousness. He is Prabhupada, he is king. As king, his answer is like that. Fall down means when someone don't have love for Krishna, he give up chanting, he's become karmi. In outward you can say fall down. But sometimes what happens? Even sometimes a devotee give up Krishna consciousness, or devotee give up his ashram, but he repent more. But we are criticizing, but he is repenting. You understand? In my brahmacharya life, I am so happy. I give up this life, such a condemned life. He is repenting, he is praying, he is getting benefit. But only our life, we are criticizing, he fall down, he fall down, he fall down. And we are earning aparad. And he is, by repenting, he is purifying himself. Fall down means when he don't have love for Guru and Gauranga.
Guru Maharaj,
Yeah.
can I add because this is one instruction he gave.
Yeah.
One time I told my Guru Maharaj, can you please take me back to the level when I was bhakta, not initiate? Because Guru Maharaj started getting a little bit sick, and then everyone was saying this is the karma coming from the disciple. I said, okay, I don't want to load you from my karma. I'm so familiar with him that I told him this. I was so serious. I told him like 10 times. And then, but he never replied. But one time he went out, I still remember the scene. He went out of his quarter. He said, hey, listen, I was not joking with Lord Vishnu when I initiated you. Ceremony is there, Lord Vishnu was there. This is not a joke. If you are fallen, you are a devotee in fallen state, but it's not that you are not anymore devotee. So the disciple, when he's sheltered, he can be even 99% fallen, and that 1% will gradually also rescue him. And
Yes.
sometimes it's better you are physically outside but mentally inside than being the opposite, physically inside and mentally outside.
Yeah.
So it happens. Many people are inside the temple, but their mind is completely outside the temple.
Yeah. When you're in mind, Guru and Goranga is not there, that is fallen condition. No love for Guru and Goranga. So that is fallen condition. It doesn't mean someone change ashram. That is a fall down. Fall down means, when someone is in off, if falls, then we say fall down. So when we are in off, we are always in fall down position. So what devotees are saying, but one thing we have to remember, our service towards Guru and Goranga will never vanish. Always this service result is always with you. What devotees will say? Only Guru and Goranga knows our heart. Okay? Thank you. श्री श्री गौर नित्यानंद प्रभु की जय, राधा कृष्ण कन्या लाल की जय, जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद